My name is Sinead Griffith and I am the financial controller and co-owner of the business. And besides myself and David, the other owner, there's 11 staff. We chose to invest in a peer group, specifically this peer group, because we've been through other peer groups over the years, but none of them were centred around our kind of business. So the information to make us grow wasn't effective enough for us to be able to get anything out of that peer group. So when we heard of this peer group, we decided this was a better avenue for us to go down. When we joined TruPeer, we naively thought our business was in a good place, but we couldn't understand the ups and downs. So after joining TruPeer and looking at the figures and getting a lot more information that we needed from this, we actually realised that we needed to iron out the ups and downs more effectively and then be able to profit better from that. One thing that is really highlighted to David and I is it gives us focus on how to go after bigger clients, how to structure our proposals, how to work out the actual costings and effectiveness of that means than we're going after bigger clients. Before we couldn't do that because we'd nothing to back it up, and now we actually have full backup to stand by the figures we're actually asking customers for. The openness in our peer group has benefited us. We actually have a great peer group, I have to say, a great peer group. But the thing is, we're able to talk stuff through with them and we're able to share stuff with them and actually tell each other how fabulous they're doing. Even when they think they're not doing fabulous or we're not doing fabulous, they can advise us. If we're not doing fabulous, they advise us how to improve it. But within the pod, it's great to have that family effect, that you have someone there to back you up at all times. To balance TruPeer stuff with what we do in business, Dave and I had to actually come on top of ourselves a bit more because we actually had to timetable it, and timetabling just made life a lot easier. If you put the timetable together, you stick to your timetable, TruPeer's stuff, information, everything will flow better, and then you're looking at your figures differently. You're going, okay, now look back at TruPeer's information. Yes, that's work now. It just benefits because we grow. We used to grow it, and the meetings weren't meetings for nothing. You know, we were actually getting information, proper information out of our meetings. To someone who feels they haven't got time, now I didn't think we had time, but if you want to grow your business, you have to put the time into growing your business. So why not do it through a peer group like TruPeer who actually show you how to do it? But it's up to you to actually take the time, and the more you invest in it, the more things standardise and you actually start to get more time for yourself. You can then not be flurrying around and get everything's more structured, is much better. My biggest concern before joining was the cost. And I was like, oh, is it going to be? I didn't want to go down another rabbit hole of another expense and getting nothing out of it. But I actually see the total benefit of the cost, because I totally get it. It makes far more sense that it is what it is, but we're getting so much more benefit from having it. So I don't see it as a cost anymore. I see it's just a way of life now. Knowing what I know now, I wished I'd joined TruPeer about maybe 5 years ago, more. Well, we didn't know about it, that's the thing. We actually did not know about it. So when we did, and my husband came back and he says, right, this is what it is. I think we should go for it. And I was like, oh, another cost. And then being the financial controller, of course, I look at the cost. But then when I actually did look into it, I saw the benefits. I did my research on it. I looked how much it is in the world, how big it is. I understand that it was the best step for us going forward.